Hi everyone, Tosh here with Tactical Hyve, and we're going to talk about my personal loadout for the range for long distance. Okay, obviously we're going to have our rifle. So the rifle I'm shooting right now is a Desert Tech. This is I think the A1 SRS in 300 Win Mag. It's the rifle I'm running. So I run a sling that can turn into a backpack. It's called a Vero Volini. I think it was made for Decathlon or something like that. It's a really good sling, so if I just want to move the gun, I can slap it on there with the QD mounts and take it wherever I want to go on my back. Of course, I have magazines. When I'm just zeroing or I'm just trying to shoot for accuracy, I like to shoot one round at a time with the bolt-action rifle. There's a company that makes this TSRS. Basically what this is it's not a magazine, it's just so you have a ramp that you can load one round at a time, and I like to do that. I've got multiple ways to support my weapon system. So this is made by B&T, the same company, Atlas Bipods, and I have two different types of Atlas Bipods. When I'm just shooting for accuracy and I want the most out of it, I'm going with this bigger Atlas Bipod. But if I'm going to be out moving around in the bush, I'm either going to have the smaller bipod or even this, I don't even know what they call this. It's a pad. It really is a neat tool. It just slides on your rail and you can place it on any surface and it'll stable out your gun because it's soft on the bottom. So I have multiple ways to support the weapon system. Of course, Ear Pro, I do the walkers. And then, of course, you need a toolkit. And I've gone with the Fix-It stick. Where I learned about this was from the DT website. And they sell those on the website. They also have their own website that you can go to. It's a great tool. It's got all kinds of torque wrenches and heads and everything, all in a nice little compact package that I can put in a rucksack or a butt pad or backpack. It's really small. Of course, a laser rangefinder, set of binos, and then for quicker shooting, so let's say I'm shooting multiple targets, I wear this arm shield made by Voodoo Tactical. It's pretty cool. It's got a window for my dope. I've got some other information in here that I use, and then it's got my spare rounds. So if I'm shooting one round at a time, I can just go ahead and load that. And then I have an ammo wallet, and it carries, I think this carries like 100 and something rounds. That's a lot of rounds for a long range rifle. And just what's great about it is that you can collect up your brass, put it in here, and keep a good round count. Then I have two forms of dope books. So if I'm instructing or I'm working with students, I use this clipboard that has a ballistic graph that has the standard come-ups for different calibers. So on the front of this one, 7.62, because a lot of people are shooting 7.62. I've got a 300 Win Mag, and on the inside I also have 50 cal for those that want to shoot 50 cal. I am going to add a 6.5 Creedmoor because that's become more popular. And then I have my own personal dope book with all my data and information in there. And my round count log to let me know. Back in the day, we used to have to know the measurements of things, so I always carry around a tape measure in my dope book so that I can measure things and be able to range estimate if I don't have a person to figure it out while I'm making my range. The dope book here has range cards built in it. I usually won't use the actual range cards in my dope book. I'll just draw it out on a piece of paper and do it from there, because I don't want to ruin my dope book. And then also having a good case to carry all your equipment. I can carry all that equipment on that table in this 2 rifle bag. It can fold out as like a ground pad if you wish. So it works out pretty good. I mean, there's different companies that make these, and there's some that are better quality. Hey, I just got a cheapie, and it works great. I've had it for about 3 years now, and zippers are still working and the clips are still clipping. So you don't need to spend a ton of money on a bag if you don't want to. And it's got padding in it too, so if it does get knocked around, it's pretty soft. And then the last thing I didn't mention was I always carry a sand sock, what we call a sand sock or a sandbag, and just in case I need that little extra support. All right, everybody, that's my basic loadout. The only thing that I don't have here is a ballistic computer. I've been shooting so long and I'm kind of set in my ways, and I learned without a ballistic computer, so I know how to use the graph, I know the math, so I don't really feel I need it. I know it will enhance my abilities, but I'm not in a position anymore where it's all that necessary. And then I also found that it really didn't enhance that much. It did, you know, it gave me information that I couldn't get, you know, just by guessing or knowing how to do the job. So I just don't feel like I need to spend the money on a high-end ballistic computer. So I run with my charts and figure out what I need to know before I go out into the field and use my equipment. Question of the day: do you need a ballistic computer to be a long-range shooter? So if you have any questions about any of the equipment that I've got here and what I take to the field to do long-range shooting, please leave comments and give us a thumbs up and subscribe.